fine. All right. We got some guests joining us in the building. Some movie stars, actually.
Superstars.
Yes, we have Miss
But actually, this is a movie star and a great director.
Yes,
Yeah.
there you go.
He's on the other side of it.
Director, producer, cameraman, everything. So we have Mr. Peter Sagnia here with us in the building. Good morning, Peter.
Good morning. Good morning, listeners.
Do the thing, Spoon.
Hi, Peter.
There you go. And we have Kedisha. Kedisha Vidal here with us as well. All right. So you guys are here to talk about an interesting project that's coming up really soon. I actually saw the poster on Facebook. I was like, what Peter doing now again?
Why Peter harass Rita again?
Yeah, right?
Actually, it's the first time working with her, so that's really something that I was looking forward to. So Rita, legend on the island, so I was really excited that she said yes to the project.
So basically the project is a short movie that you guys worked on.
Correct. It's a short film called The Fab Four and the Silent Retreat. So it's about these four women who are in their middle age, and they are sort of discussing what middle-aged women go through. And they end up talking about wanting to go on this sort of retreat where they can't talk.
Okay. Oh, so that's what the movie's about.
So something like that, yeah.
So they can't talk.
They're not supposed to talk.
And they're going to see who lasts, I guess, the last. Oh, so that's a really short movie.
2 minutes in.
That's 2 minutes.
Yeah.
But the trailer was longer than the actual movie. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is an interesting concept.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So it's four ladies, like you said. So Kedisha, you're one of the actresses. I'm sure one of the women. All right. And tell us. So how did this whole thing come about? Did Peter approach you, or you knew about the project? How did you get involved?
She can't talk.
Well, Peter, he texted me and he told me he was interested in having me on board, but I wasn't there at the time. But when I returned back to the island, I kind of slid in somehow.
Hey, Peter. Hey, big head. I'm back. I'm ready to do this thing.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So who came up with the whole concept of this movie?
Okay, so Fab Four was written by a lady named Diane Delahaye out of Jamaica, but she lives in Canada. So the story behind that was when we used to do stage plays and films, I kind of used to do the writing and the directing and all that kind of stuff, and it just became a bit too much when you try to do everything. So I reached out to several different writers over the years, and Diane was one of them, and she actually is writing an episode for, we're doing a miniseries which I'll talk about later.
Okay.
So she started writing episodes for us, and then she, as an exchange, because we couldn't pay each other, said, okay, well, you have a short film, I'll do that for you here on the island, as a sort of barter thing. And we've just kind of developed a really good working relationship together.
Now, how did you find the cast? Because I'm sure that was probably one of the most difficult things for you.
Yeah. Well, finding actors on the island is kind of difficult anyway, just because we don't have a large pool. Yeah, a large pool of actors on the island, but we do have some amazing actors on the island.
Right.
Some veterans like Earl Dusong from back in the Ian Valtz's days and so forth. So Rita was always on the radar, and so I said, let me just try. And she said yes, man. She was grateful, and she, obviously, Rita. She's just an amazing.
Now, the persons that you had in mind, did they fit the characters that you wanted them to play, or once you met them, you're like, oh, actually, I think you might fit this character
better than this one I had you originally for.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's kind of funny because Kedisha actually came on board. There was a great actress who playing her part, which is her friend, but she was young. And that was the only reason why I had to say, okay, look, you know how people are when they look at movies. They're just going to critique that. And I said, you know what? So she was graceful about it, and she didn't have no attitude. So we put her in another role in the film. Yeah, and she's been really, and that's what I look for. If she had a bad attitude, it'd be like, nah. But I look at that and say, I can definitely use you because you had the right attitude. So for the next project, she's going to be
heads up,
high up on the list. Yeah,
until your tires get flat.
Yes, sir.
So now, Kedisha, how long did it take, for you guys to put all of this together? Because that's one thing people don't understand. They might see a 30-minute film, hour 30-minute film, but don't know how much effort and work and time goes into it.
Okay, so we definitely put time into it. I think we did about probably a month.
Yeah, rehearsals,
of rehearsals,
yes,
but
absolutely.
It was like probably one day a week, etc.
Wow,
but it was really intense. The ladies were supportive, so we just helped each other in every way, every aspect.
Yeah, and any moments that you kind of had to break character but keep it still while you guys are filming?
Improv moments that you had.
I don't believe in improv. I believe in doing it, because of the multiple takes that you have to do.
Right.
Okay.
Don't change the lines, because when you try to edit it,
it makes,
if you say one line on that one, and then it's just going to be a disaster, so.
Well, we were kind of learning about lines
on the spot.
As you go.
I'm just saying.
All right. And the whole movie takes part here on St. Martin?
Yes, for this part of it. Like I said, the lady who wrote it's a feature. Like, she's actually trying to get it pitched in Canada, so it couldn't go into a Netflix thing. But we just used our local cast to do this particular first episode, if you like. And so the next one she's writing. The 4 women are actually going to be at the retreat.
Okay.
This episode or this particular short film is where they're preparing to go on to on the retreat.
Now, what were some of the difficulties that you guys encountered while doing this film?
I don't know. It's hard to. I think I've got to the place now where, we don't have a sort of industry on the island. We don't have rental houses where you can rent certain gear. So over the years, I've just had to just buy my own stuff and use what I have until we just sort of build it. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Okay. So it's pretty seamless once you got your cast together.
Use what you got, and then like rehearsal places, Bel Air Hotel was very gracious to allow us to rehearse there a couple of times. So shout out to them. They're supportive of the arts. So I really appreciate their support on that.
Okay. Yeah. And is this something you can see yourself doing again, Kedisha?
Definitely.
Yeah, she's into it now.
Definitely.
So what would you say this short film is? Is a comedy, romantic,
drama,
horror?
Drama. Throw him in this drama.
It's drama all together. Drama, mystery, thriller.
Drama, even though they're talking.
I did definitely think it's like a drama, but it's also support. It's like a bond. It's like forming that bond. So I think drama is included. Have a little bit of romance,
comedy as well.
Yeah, but it's literally kind of a comedy. I find it to be a comedy.
Okay, all right. So now this is actually going to be premiered here on the island.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And what date are we looking at?
March 8th, which is Tuesday, March 8th for the premiere, and then Friday and Saturday, March 11th and 12th. There's going to be additional
screening.
Yeah.
But the premiere, you get a little extra,
Yeah, no, with the premiere, the VIPs, there's like some food and stuff they're gonna, the sponsors who are going to have a table and whatever, and give food to the guests and stuff like that. But I must say, because this is a short film, what we decided to do was no.
Watch it again. Okay, watch it again. Sit down. It's not done.
No. What happened was. No, this is an important part because we're playing 2 other short films that we've done. So King Verse is in a film that we did called Meltdown. We filmed that last year. That's it is it.
Epic. I can't wait.
And then about 2 years ago, we did another film with Renee Violinist. Called Family.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
And you just ended it.
Exactly.
He get vexed out over
That was intense.
It was. That was a really, really good one.
Thank you so much. So we're
gonna. Are you ever gonna continue it or that's?
Yeah. I have. Here's the thing.
Renee here.
Renee.
That's one.
Renee bust off and went over to. Went into politics and then, but he's supposed to be coming back.
He's working for the country.
Yeah. So I have additional scripts for that.
Okay.
So I'm kind of waiting for him to come back, and then we can continue. Shama Fullerton's in that as well. She's also in this particular project. So we are good actors on the island. Remember, these guys used to be like I said with Ian Vouts back in the day. If you remember, they used to put on plays several times a year. And then of course after Sir Ian Vouts passed, it sort of just dwindled a little bit. So it's kind of interesting to see the excitement building up for this. It's like the community wanted to see local actors again. So if we get that support, I definitely want to do more.
So it's Rita Gums, Sherma,
Kedisha, and Clarice Glasgow.
Clarice Glasgow. Okay.
You know her?
No. Can't say I do.
I know.
She
a
is.
lot in films.
She
I know
is.
the name. I can say that for sure.
It makes me sad because it's like you wish there was more projects. I've worked with her before. She is such a natural actress. I mean, one of the best that I've worked with. Just, what I look for is natural nuances, natural, like see how we're having a conversation now and it doesn't feel forced or anything. That's that's
her.
Yes, according to the script, this is natural. We are not for. Oh no, that's your line, Peter. Sorry, my line is yes, Peter. You are right. This is not forced.
And
Right.
she's so intelligent. She remembers everyone's lines
Yeah,
as
yeah,
well.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
She is amazing.
Yeah, she's really, really good.
Okay, all right. So the premiere, like you mentioned, is going to be Tuesday, March 8th.
Yes, sir.
Isn't that also International Women's Day?
That's
I believe?
what it
Oh,
coincided.
there you
Which
go.
was, I must say,
There you go.
shout out to Electra, because she's the one that sort of come up with this whole idea. Because she said it's, March is Women's Day, whatever it is, and then she said, why don't we just put it
Damn,
together,
Peter.
seeing?
Whatever it is. Wow,
No, I mean,
Peter.
no, I mean, you know,
Damn.
yeah, whatever it is, man. Just and this is for women, you know,
Yes.
so it kind of coincides, whatever. Yeah, and so I thought it was a great idea.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
You know,
All right.
looking forward to it. Yeah.
So, but everyone is invited for this premiere.
Yes,
Come
sir.
on out.
Yes, sir.
So Tuesday, March 8th. What time?
That's 7, I believe, 7:30, 7 o'clock, 7:30.
7 o'clock.
Yeah.
And this is
That's the 7 because the man people.
7 o'clock, yeah, but for the VIPs, for that VIP, it's 7 o'clock, and then on the March 11th to 12th, it's 7:30.
7:30.
Because we won't have
And
time.
it's-
5:30.
and it's going to be at Caribbean Cinemas.
Caribbean Cinemas,
Nice.
yes. So,
So this is like a movie.
Yeah, it's gonna be
You
on
sit
the big
down,
screen.
you get the whole.
Correct. To get the popcorn, whatever,
And everything.
And the VIPs are invited guests only, or you could pay to become a VIP.
Yeah, what we did, we actually changed it. We were gonna invite a bunch of high,
Dignitaries.
yeah, whatever not. But
Well,
then-
we'll come, yeah.
But
yeah, no, I think you guys wanted the list anyway, so you should be getting your invitation soon.
you get to get.
Soon. No,
It's coming.
Yeah.
All right, so March 8th, like you mentioned, 7 o'clock. That's the,
Yes,
the
sir.
VIP
Yeah.
screening, so you can come on out. I believe it's $20.
Yeah, for the VIPs, exactly, and I think you can get that from Van Dorp. All the tickets are from Van Dorp.
Okay.
Downstairs.
Yeah, so it's $20, and then you also get refreshments and snacks.
Yeah, on
That's
that
also
thing. And
included
then
as well.
it's $10 for the 11th and 12th.
For the
just
11th
regular.
and 12th, yeah. Just regular, basically, regular price.
Yeah.
And you buy your own refreshments and
Yes,
stuff.
sir.
But it's still good. And like you mentioned, besides that film, there's 2 other films that you'll be showing as well.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're in the movies for like 2 hours, basically.
For the VIP night, it's a good solid hour of films being
Yeah.
screened, and stuff. Yeah.
All right, so that's pretty good. So make sure you check it out. Congratulations going out to you, Peter, and the rest of the
Thank you
cast
so
as
much.
well. Anyone you want to say thank you to? Shout out.
Yeah, there's, like I said, the sponsors that are coming on board. We're still in that process, but we got like 2 yesterday, so really grateful. Tell them and gonna discuss something with Motorworld, but Koymans is supporting. Who else? I think Credits. There's a couple of others,
Okay.
that are coming on board. That's helping us cover the cost because, you got to pay to rent the screens,
Right,
and
right,
that
right.
kind of
They
stuff.
sponsor up, but
Yeah. Nah, they'll get there. You see,
all the commercials you filmed for them, Peter.
I know, but that's all good.
Your
That's all
work has
good.
been in the movies more than the actual movie.
That is true.
And they can't sponsor a screen.
No, that's what we're working on. But hey, man, it's business. At the end
Oh
of the day, so-
man. But you can see the trailer. It's now online.
Yes, sir.
So you can
Yes,
see the
sir.
trailer of what the movie is all about, and it looks very, very interesting. And I can't wait to see
The actual thing.
how it actually unfolds.
Yeah.
What happens? What brought them to this whole situation?
Yeah.
I see them working out in the gym with Fabi.
Yeah,
and all
that's
kind of things. So what causes them to
reach
come
there.
up with this pack?
Barry, you too fat. You need to.
Wow! I'm not talking about that scene. I'm talking about in general. What made them stop talking and the whole bet
Wow.
or
That's
whatever.
right, because
Yeah.
one say one tell one the two.
Oh, he made the drama. That's the drama behind
Now
it.
you need to calm
That's
down.
all good.
my God.
Now she take it upon herself to go get to lose weight.
Normal
Yeah.
thing.
Normal thing.
They come up with the idea while they're talking about their lives.
Yeah.
Each of them, all 4 of them they're
Set-
going through what and they talk about it and
Talk too
stuff.
much now.
Yeah.
So this should be interesting. And you mentioned you're also working on a mini series as well.
Yeah, we're doing a mini-series called The Wonderful Counselor. That's starring Edsel Monzon, another fantastic young
Oh yeah, he's
actor.
also in this movie. I see.
Yeah, he's a very short clip.
Yeah.
But he's oh gosh, man, the guy's. I'm so amazed at the talent on the island. I don't say that just to be because we're on the radio. I say this all the time, man. And working with them, he's such a disciplined actor. He comes ready with his lines and
Facial expression.
everything. Yeah, he's just amazing, man.
So he gonna big you up just now.
Yeah. So we filmed 3 episodes of that so far. I wanted to do a 6-part thing, but we again we're just looking at how to do it because we're asking these actors to work pretty much for nothing. I'm doing it for nothing as well because I don't charge anything. We take the camera gears out. We're just doing it because it's the arts and we love it. And so that's what we're working on. The Wonderful Counselor. That's we'll be screening a clip of that as well at the thing. Earl Duzon's in that. He's come on board, so it's coming together.
What would you say is your style of filming?
Of directing.
That you could see it and be like, that's Peter.
When you see that this is a Peter Sagnia film.
Yeah.
Well, I like drama, right? If that's what if in terms of genre, I do like drama, but everybody's been saying to do comedy from the theater days, and I've just kind of run away from it. But now working on this, I would say this is like my first comedy. I think that I might have to keep doing some more of this stuff. Right. You know what I mean? Because our people just like to laugh anyway.
If you have any upcoming love scenes, I mean,
oh my God!
No, but that's a funny thing. One of the things.
Yeah, it is. It is.
No, here what?
Thank you, Smooth.
If he has to tell you the story, you'll sell it for.
That story. Yeah. We go. Yeah, I got a story for you.
No, just talking about him in general.
Just general. But we got a story for you, Peter.
We have a story for you.
Oh, yeah?
Listen, but we need money for this one. Because this story is worth selling.
No, but all in all, just to make a quick point, I guess you asked me what my style would be. One of the things is I don't do bad language in film. Anything I do, I want it to.
Yeah, spoon you out.
Yeah, swearing, curse words, and sex scenes. You won't have me doing.
Okay, I hope.
Yeah. The reason why is because we want to just keep everything sort of family friendly. Not that it's going to be weak, but sometimes I just don't think the cursing is necessary.
True,
to make
exactly.
It, and then you isolate an audience where some people who just are not into that won't come and see it. So that's just generally my rule of thumb.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You want the Christians to come.
Yeah, you want everybody. You want everybody. Correct.
So there you go. Well, Peter and Kedisha, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
Once again, don't forget to check out the premiere. If persons are interested to get tickets, they could head on over to Vandorp.
Yeah.
Tickets are available there, and you could get tickets for all the nights, right?
Yes, sir.
So whether it's the VIP night, which is Tuesday.
Well, I think that's almost ran out. So you're looking at March 11th and 12th.
March 11th and 12th.
And we still didn't get our invites.
We ain't got to invite them, right?
Events, yeah. I'm just saying, she's the one dealing with that.
But thank you guys for coming again, and much success with this film and all other future endeavors that you guys
Thank you so much for having us. Really appreciate it.
Doors always open for you, man.
Thank you.
I'm a big fan of you. I don't know if I've ever told you, but I like your work.
I appreciate
it.
it.
I can take some headshots and I can send them to you.
Yo, send it, man. Because like I said,
in the portfolio, right?
No, absolutely. Most definitely.
All right. So there you go. And shout out to the cast as well, who put all their work and effort into this.
Yes, sir.
Like Peter said, it's basically for the love of art.
Yeah.
Everybody came together to put this project together, and hopefully we could see more. We take art more seriously here on the island. We've been waiting. Government has been promising us an art studio for the longest
time.
I don't wait
for government. I don't wait for it. You just got to just do it yourself, which we've been doing it. Like I said, I think the key is, and before, I know you got your time to cut us off, but I think if you have the mindset of just using what you have, even if it's an iPhone, just use it, do what you got to do, and that's what that's how I started.
Right.
Use one little camera, and then you just start building up from there. And then you just get it done. You know what I mean? Yeah. So the end goal, hopefully, is to be able to pay the actors. That's sort of the goal that in my head that I want to get to, where these guys can be compensated for their talents and gifts.
All right. Question of the day before you guys leave: what is one thing that Caribbean parents always tell their kids?
So your mother always used to tell
you. Yeah.
I don't know.
I know my mom was from Trinidad, so she said, "Who can't hear must feel."
Okay.
That I heard you say that already. So yeah.
Nothing Kedisha, nothing. She was good.
I got a lot.
Oh, there you go.
It was bad.
You was bad.
That was terrible.
Give us one that stood out to you.
I can't come up with it right now. No.
Too bad for the radio.
Too much bad words.
Oh, it ain't nothing that you could do that I ain't do before.
Okay, then. to thank you guys again,
you
and
again.
looking forward to the premiere March 8th. Don't forget to check it out. Caribbean Cinemas at 7 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
So get your tickets now available at Van Dorp, and there's also an extra viewing on the 11th and the 12th of March, and they'll also be showing 2 other films while you watch the Fab Four.
Yes, sir.
The what is it?
Meltdown?
Retreat.
Oh, 500 Silent Retreat, Meltdown, and Family.
And
Those
Family.
films, yes.
All right. So make sure you check it out and support. Now, after these viewings, will persons get another opportunity, let's say, to maybe get these films as well?
Yeah, I think what we'll do, we're going to monitor if we get it sold out and people are still asking about. We'll probably put on some extra screenings
Okay.
the following weekend or something.
All right.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Keep it locked to Laser. We got the prize
At night.
coming up.